Hello, welcome to the TV room. David Bradley here. Oh, better check the microphone. Yep, they're working. Okay, so it is time to open up another Commodore 128. This one came from Ottawa, and it does not wake up. So there are more screws. Not sure if there's any in there, but we'll see. We'll see soon enough. Ooh, it's sometimes hard to see what's what. So usually you put a screwdriver in there. Oh yeah, there's a screw there. You can feel around and say, oh yeah, look at that. And then we can get it out. Okay. These are Phillips. Sometimes they use Torx bits. Now in here, is there? It's a deeper hole. But it's not seeming to have a screw in there. But you never know, you know. So now here's the part I really don't like. Where is my bigger screwdriver? Oh, it's right in front of me. This is where I have to take and gently pry at the side here to get things to pop open. And sometimes you can, oh no, there we go. Okay, so obviously the one screw is missing. So now I reach in carefully. Okay, now here's another thing. There were a bunch of screws missing from the other one. I have one of the video covers here, and that's a good place to put screws. So I'm not sure I want to disconnect the keyboard. I'm not sure yet. I'll just fold it over ever so gently. And then, of course, there are more screws. Now this one, it does look like, from the status of the little pins to hold the shielding in place, it looks like someone's been in here. Also, the screw that would go into the middle of the video metal box is missing, and it's filthy. Looks like it came out of a barn. All right, this is difficult. Maybe I should remove the keyboard, but I don't want to. Okay, that's missing. There should be a screw here. Yeah, so someone's been in here at some point. But that's not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, man. Now, how are we doing here? There's a screw. Okay, now, is the shielding ready to come off? Somewhat. The things have been twisted. But they're still kind of in the way here. Now, is there another screw here? Oh, that's why. No. There does not seem to be. Oh, there we are. Yeah, this one has been taken off before, because the place that it's normally soldered to, it is not. Okay, we'll stick that under here with other shields. Ugh. Ugh. Looks like there's kind of some chewed up wood and stuff in here. And all kinds of stuff. Ugh. Dust, filth. All kinds of filth. These things happen over the course of many decades. Okay. Well, that's somewhat cleared off. Okay, so it looks like all the chips are in here. I'm going to take this pencil, put it on these chips, and use it to pry the video cover thing here. And try to get it off. And it's off. And everything is in there. It is. But from what I know from before, it was not working. We're going to do another test thing here that we didn't really do before. Okay, the power is off. Flop the keyboard back down. Connect the video. This is the 8-pin. And see, with nothing on the top, I can see well enough to get all these things in nicely. Very secure. Okay, I'll turn that on. Now, as I said before, nothing worked. I'm just going to give a little push down to all the socketed chips. Filth. I'm going to turn this on. And I saw nothing. Interesting. What's going on? Okay. The 80 switch is down. Sorry. Turn this on. And I see nothing. Nothing, I say. Not a flash. Not a hint of a flash. Well, let's see here. I'll push the power thing in tight. The monitor is on. Alright, well, I've got it turned on. I'm going to see if I feel anything. It gets very hot very fast. And I really don't feel anything. Now, there's also the possibility, because this is giving no signs of anything here. There's always the possibility. I'll wiggle that around a bit. This is the power connector thing. See, there's always the possibility, and I did have a 128 once, where there was broken solder joint. And see, there's nothing on the monitor. So as much as I don't want to, I'm going to look for my little screwdriver. There's a little screwdriver. And I'm going to gently pry try to pry. Just get in there. Get the keyboard connector off. Enough to get this to come off. And I don't like pulling by the wires, so I will endeavor not to pull by the wires. I will gently get in here. There. And this needs to be protected. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's marvelous. So lovely. So before I go swapping chips, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull this out. And then I'm going to see about getting the board out. Ah! Out of the case. Which should not be too challenging. Sometimes, there we go. Ooh. More filth. Alright, I'm going to put that down here. This also looks like a pretty fine case. Anyway, much filth. Now, alright, oh, okay. So some of these things here are twisted, but not very much. So they are kind of holding on. Because what I really need to do, get, oh, there's one. There's one that's twisted. I need to get the back shielding off. I do. So is that going to come off? Maybe. Possibly. Yes, it is. Okay. There it is, the shielding and the cardboard that protects the computer from the shielding. So I'll slide that in here if it will go in here. And it sort of will. And then I'll have a look at the power connector thing and the switch thing. And I don't see anything obvious right there by the power switch or by this. I don't. Nothing looks burned or scorched. Oh no. Yeah, it's dusty. Dusty, dusty, dusty. But it's hard to tell. Because these things oh, there's the power connector. There has been some work done in this one, I can see it. Alright, well I think what I need to do is find an iron and just try heating up all the connections by the power and seeing if that makes, there might be one there. Hard to see. These are also sometimes microscopic things. So, filth. So thanks for coming. Stay tuned. This may do something. This may do nothing. You just never know, you know. Bye for now.